Now, we're going to talk about it in today's Asia View, and our Beijing correspondent Yena Lee is joining us as ever for that. Yena, the French President Emmanuel Macron on a three-leg tour then in Southeast Asia. What's he trying to achieve overall with this then?
Well, in his own words, Stuart, President Emmanuel Macron is in the region to tell his counterparts that France is a peaceful power and a reliable partner. On his account on X, the latest post about his Southeast Asia tour reads, whilst some choose to look inwards, France chooses to build bridges. So Macron is once again pitching this idea that countries in Asia should and could look towards France for economic deals and defense partnerships. Paris really wants France to be seen as a regional power and an alternative to the China-US rivalry in the Indo-Pacific. That's what he wants to achieve. Now, will this be easy? Well, no, and it hasn't been so far. Paris just isn't the traditional partner in this part of the world. It's not because France has some territory in the Pacific Ocean that it's seen or considered to be a regional powerhouse. Far from it. We are, geographically speaking, somewhat in China's backyard, and it's a place where the United States has strong military presence. Think of Japan, the Philippines, South Korea, PNG, etc. Of course, the French strategy isn't really about seriously overtaking anyone, but more about becoming an active player in the region, especially in this changing geopolitical context, one where China is being more and more assertive when it comes to territorial claims, and one where the United States is becoming increasingly unpredictable and unreliable. So after living through a pandemic and these trade wars, it's perhaps a very interesting time for middle powers and emerging economies to think about diversification and how to actually integrate that not just into their supply chains, but also with their strategic partnerships.
Yeah, now, as ever in Asia View, I know you like to tell us something a little bit quirky, a little bit fun. We're going to talk about a tariff-proof Chinese toy. I'm not even sure I know how to say this. Is it a labubus, a labubus? They're all over social media, apparently. They've been spotted at Paris Fashion Week, and there's even been a brawl at a Labubu London store. What's this about their gremlin-looking toys? Is that right?
Yes. It's a craze that's been around for about a year now, and it's just not abating. Labubus are these furry little monsters with teeth, and you can attach them to your handbags, and they've really blown up all over the world. Created by a Hong Kong designer and sold by Pop Mart, a Chinese chain known for its blind boxes. So the concept is that buyers don't really know which model they're going to get and which toy is inside. And the trend has really gone viral with influencers who unbox their surprise models, and celebrities even, such as Rihanna or Dua Lipa, who have been seen carrying a little Labubu with them. Scarcity of some models really makes them even more coveted, and owners are often matching them with designer handbags. Some fans are even collecting them in their dozens. In the UK, prices are around £13 to £50, but rare models can go up to hundreds of pounds on resale websites. The Labubu trend has certainly boosted Pop Mart's revenue, and we can see that with their North American headquarters saying that, and they've gone up in profits by 726% in 1 year. But with this great success sometimes comes a little bit of rowdiness. Apparently, customers got reportedly into some fights at a Pop Mart store in London a few days ago. So from now until June, you won't be able to buy a Labubu monster at any of the UK Pop Mart stores, only online. Market experts say that this temporary ban will only make the collectibles even more coveted. So even though some trends come and go, it really seems like it's just not the end of this trend yet.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. You can tell my kids have grown up a bit. Although from what you're saying there, Yena, it's not just kids, it's adults as well. I bet you got several yourself. Labubu, is that right?
Not yet, but I hope.
Okay, Labubu, a bit like Yogi Bear. Some people will understand that. Yena Lee with Asia View on France 24.